given the massive growth that's occurring in the area. It's a wonderful opportunity, and the board asked the question in late 2011, are we spending our money wisely? Do we need to revisit how we spend our money? And that was the real driver to then say, well, let's look internally at ourselves, and hence the journey we went on for about the next year and a half. Just looking back, that ordinarily most organisations rebrand if they're looking to change their strategic direction, or they've had a problem and they want to leave that problem behind them. We didn't have those two issues. We weren't broken. We weren't trying to fix something. We were actually wanting to go to the next stage. And so it took a lot of courage for the board to say, let's do that. They didn't need to. So I think it took courage and wisdom on their behalf to consider that. But we also didn't want to lose our heritage. In the Macarthur region, given the credit union was born out of the mining industry in 1971, there's a very strong loyalty layer to the name Macarthur. And we didn't want to lose that name. That's very important. We actually think that's a name that will have quite longevity. Why did we choose BrandQuest? We needed someone independent. We needed someone who, first of all, would tell us the truth, who understood our business and could really challenge us, and who knew what they were talking about. We also needed someone who wasn't going to rip us off in terms of fees, because let's face it, there are many consultants out there who will charge you fees, but you're actually paying for their fancy overheads. We wanted to pay for your intellect, and that's exactly what we got. The reason I would recommend you is, first of all, you guys get it. You know what you're talking about. You're honest in your presentations. You're efficient. You deliver on time. So you have the expertise to build a project plan. You also have the emotional equity, if you like, in a brand. You just don't come in and say change for the sake of change. You really know what you're talking about, and you get to understand the culture and the DNA of an organisation. That's extremely rare and extremely valuable. And as I said earlier, you tell the truth. You won't tell a person what they want to hear, you'll tell them the truth. What they do with that is then up to them. But if an organisation is serious about having a good strategy for the future, then the first thing they should be doing is talking to BrandQuest. Massive, first of all, and you don't know what you don't know until you start to go down that path. There's a repositioning of the organisation that's occurring immediately. We're seeing that in our staff. Just the increased motivation from a new uniform, from a new look. They feel refreshed. We're hearing it from our members who are excited by the fact that we've said to them, the new brand, along with that will come new products and services. And part of that we're releasing next week with online memberships and online loan applications, something unheard of in the organisation not so long ago. So it's an exciting time for us. We've met with the regulator. We've apprised them of not only our strategy but our targets, and we're going outside industry trend with those targets. So that's been an important journey for us as well. What have the results been so far? We're getting some fantastic feedback from members, from non-members, from industry about the new look. First of all, they're seeing us everywhere. But so they should, because we increased our marketing spend threefold. That's a lot of money for us, a lot of money to find. And we didn't do it by cutting staff. We've actually said, okay, we're willing to invest in this brand. We don't see it as a cost, it's an investment. But the commercial realities are we need to get payback on that investment. Part of our journey though is we understand the whole rebrand is a marathon, it's not a sprint. So we're looking for bottom line payback in year 2. We're spending the first half of the first year on the rebrand positioning. The second half of the first year will be about promotion of products. So we actually expect to see bottom line benefit in year 2.